If you have the half moon mark, listen closely. Now, what I'm going to talk about is stage 2 activation of this mark. Now, in stage 2 activation, you will hear 3 strange sounds. When you hear these sounds, you know that you are in stage 2. Now, I did talk about stage 1, and in stage 1, you're going to hear some sounds. But in stage 2, you're going to hear some more sounds, but they're going to be totally different than stage 1. So what I'm going to do is tell you how these sounds sound. That sounds kind of crazy, but how these sounds sound, and let you know what you need to do once you hear these sounds. So let's get into it. Now, the first sound that you will hear, it may not be the first sound, but I'll say a sound that you're going to hear is a distant bell. Now, if you don't know how a bell sounds, it sounds like this. Ding. Or some bells might sound ding, dong, ding. Some bells might sound like that. But what you're going to hear is a ding, but it's going to sound far, far away. And when you hear that sound, you'll know that your energy is expanding and your intuition is starting to open up. So you may have heard this sound during meditation, or maybe early in the morning, or while you're falling asleep, or maybe just out of nowhere. So if you have heard this sound, just know that your intuition is getting louder and things are shifting in your favor. Now, sound number 2, a soft knock. Now, I talked about another mark, which is the M mark, and I talked about its activation sounds. And one of the activation sounds was a knock, but it was a hard, aggressive knock. But this knock is a soft knock. So it may sound like this. It may sound like that. So if you hear that, that means that you have arrived to stage 2 activation of this half moon mark. Now, if you already heard this sound, you may have heard it, or you will hear it when you're making a major decision in your life, or when someone's true intentions are revealed. Also, guys, if you hear this, your spirit guides telling you to pause, chill out. Or it means that you're being protected by something you can't see yet. If you hear this knock, it does mean that you're in stage 2, and that means your gifts are going to start working for you. Because what's happening is your intuition is being heightened. Now, the third sound that you will hear is a low hum. Now, in my previous video, I did talk about a hum, but it was a different type of hum. So this hum is going to sound very, very low. It might sound like, but very, very low where you can barely hear it. Now, this sound really doesn't ring or anything. It vibrates. So you be able to feel this. So not only is it going to sound like a low hum, you're going to be able to feel it because you're going to feel that vibration. Now, this sound shows up when you're aligning with your true path in life. Also, when you're removing people that has been draining you in your life. And it also means that your vibration is going to be rising when you hear this low hum. And of course, this means that your half moon mark is being activated and you are in stage 2 right now. Now, let me tell you what you need to do once you hear these sounds. First of all, don't panic and don't ignore them. And do this. When you first hear the sound, write down the first thing that comes to your mind, because it may be a message that your subconscious mind is sending you when you hear one of these sounds. The next thing do, pay attention to who enters and leaves into your life. And this always happens when you're in stage 2 activation. You're going to feel a pull. So don't be nervous. Just embrace that pull. All that is the earth is shifting. Your vibration is being raised. And since you are part of the new earth, you're just going to feel a pull that's going on. It also means that you're fully in stage 2 activation, and it's preparing you for stage 3. When you hear any of these sounds, you're not in stage 1 anymore. You're in stage 2, getting ready for stage 3. And if you want to understand this mark and other palm marks, I have an ebook. It's called The Mark Ones. To get this ebook, just scroll down. You're going to see the image of the book that's part of my store. Just click on there. You'll be able to download the book. Also, guys, during the activation phase of these marks, you need to keep your body in tip-top shape. And what I do to keep my body in good shape and keep it on a high vibration is I use Vibe High supplements. There's one supplement called Boost Bod, contains sea moss, which helps you with your immune system and mental clarity. So to get Vibe High supplements, just check my description. You'll see a link and it'll take you directly to the store. Everything in there is 15% off, but supplies are limited. So get over there before all the supplements sell out, while everything is 15% off. Now, guys, if this video resonated with you and you have experienced any of these sounds, let me know in the comments below. And guys, I appreciate it if you can give me a like and subscribe to this channel. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. Once I get there, I'm going to do something special. And last thing, guys, I go live on Twitch every week. If you want to learn more about these marks, learn more about Dolores Cannon's teachings, just go to twitch.tv/wokereg and give me a follow. Also, sub up. Everybody that sub up, I'm going to give them a free ebook. Before you leave, YouTube says check out this video next. You will benefit from it. Peace, get woke, and keep rising.